Hello, this is FYI with Rowena, and I'm Rowena. This show is about everyday people who will empower, inspire, and entertain you. I have the most amazing guests today. They are billed as magic and piano guys. Jared and Raja have entertained audiences worldwide with their amazing and unique blend of magic, music, and comedy. They were the sensational magic act on NBC's America's Got Talent Season 7, the CW's Masters of Illusion, Sci-Fi's Wizard Wars, and the CBS Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Las Vegas, Nevada is Jared and Raja.
Wonderful, amazing illusions of Jared and Raja!
ABC Tonight, Shark Tank is pure magic.
Look at them, they were on their feet.
Watch for them this coming season on ABC's most popular reality TV show, The Shark Tank. I am so excited to have you guys finally. Oh my God, I have been waiting for this day to happen.
Wow.
I have so much to talk to you about, and I have so much to ask you.
Excellent.
So, first of all, how did you two meet?
Well,
How did you start it?
Complete mistake. It should never have happened.
well, no, actually, we met in New York City many, many years ago.
Many years ago.
And I was actually doing a show at the Friars Club in New York, which is an entertainment club.
It was a Christmas show.
It was a Christmas
right.
gig.
Right.
And back then, I was doing magic with sound system music, you know, like R&B music and stuff like that. So I would put
And
on...
singing.
And
Oh,
I
so
would
you sing too?
Yeah, I was
Wow,
singing
you're
too. Mixing that in as well. So, but this show, they didn't have a sound system. They had nothing but a piano.
But a piano.
That's it.
An upright piano.
And I'd never done that before, just with, you know, work with a pianist. But I said, well, if I'm going to get
not
the
just
gig,
a regular pianist, but
gotta do that.
Gilliard.
That's right. And so I talked to my friend, and he recommended Raja, who came in, and we did the show together. And it was really, really successful in what we were doing.
It was, but just a really quick story. So this guy at the Friars Club, you know, it's a very Italian thing, the Friars Club.
Right.
And he's this big, fat Italian guy sitting in front of the desk. And Jared comes in for the gig, and then Jared says, well, I've got this pianist. He's from Juilliard, and he's coming in here to play the gig. And the guy says, well, can he play for me? And I'm saying, why am I really going to audition for this guy? Are you serious? I just graduated, and I was auditioning for this guy.
Keep in mind, we're in New York City, okay? Nobody ever says something like that. You know, if you have an audition, it's like, oh my God,
Oh my God,
This
exactly.
Am I
guy's
really
like,
auditioning for this guy?
Right.
I just graduated from
Really?
Juilliard.
Snobbish.
And this like Italian dude, this big overweight Italian dude wants me to play for him. I'm like, geez, really? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
but,
Anyhow,
you know,
long story short, it went great.
It went
Well,
great.
whatever happened, you guys are a perfect combination. Perfect. You make magic together.
Well, it was a challenge, you know, and I like challenges, and I said to myself, you know, maybe there's something here. You know, you got to have something different, you know, and so we started doing small shows in downtown in the Village, you know, and cabarets, and then we went for those audiences, and then we went up to the Lincoln Center audiences, because I was testing audiences to see what it was like.
But one of the biggest challenge was not to have me just be an accompanist.
Right.
That's
Right.
boring. Magic with just a piano accompanist,
Yes.
that's boring.
You have to
the
be a
challenge
part of the
was
act.
how do you tie the two together? And honestly, it's taken all these years to finally come to where we are today, to really find that recipe of how to tie the two together. The piano interacts with the magic, et cetera. We interact with each other. So, and that's been a great, fun journey. We travel the world doing it.
Yes, exactly. Unbelievable what you guys do. Because you can tell that you're trained at Juilliard, and you're amazing with your magic.
thank you.
I'm
Well-
still trying to figure out, because I've seen you guys.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how you did that, separated his body and the
saw in
other half,
yeah,
and the other half is
yeah.
playing the piano. We're like looking through, and you can't, there's nothing. You can see the legs of the woman that's, you know,
Yeah.
separating
Right.
you.
Right.
And that's
You
a
can,
that's a
that's
true
a-
example of the way our formula worked, because we utilized him as a pianist, still
Right.
playing upside down, but the magic was right there and cutting him in half.
that's just
you know,
amazing.
So
You know, Rowena, that story about that illusion's funny because when we first put that together, he actually proposed it to me. I think we were sitting on a couch somewhere, and he said, "Hey, let's saw you in half, and your top half gets wheeled to the piano, and you play the piano, but it's upside down and backwards." I was like, "Why you what? No, it's horrible." And then, of course, he started drawing it out and planning it, and then we thinking about the music and all this, and it just comes together, and it's like, all right, it's not so bad.
Wow, amazing. I wanna just ask you guys. You were finalists for America's Got Talent,
Right.
The most popular TV show in the world,
Right.
and you were actually Howie Mandel's wild card,
that's right.
and he brought you back. Not only that you guys were in it, but you were one of the finalists, right?
That
how,
was-
how was that experience for
That
you?
was a huge moment for us because when we got out, meaning that we were disqualified from, not disqualified, but we didn't make it through, and we were so disheartened. We came back to Las Vegas like, oh no, this is terrible. It's been a disaster. And when we got the call from America's Got Talent that Howie Mandel has chosen us as his wild card pick and he's going to bring us back, I mean, I can't even tell you. We were like in shivers.
Yeah.
We were calling everyone. We were like, oh my God, you know.
Part of the whole thing about that show is the time element that you're given, because you do your act, and the moment you walk off stage, your producer comes over to you immediately and says, if you've gotten through, he says, what are you doing next? You have to know, because you have to tell them right there and then, because you have less than 2 weeks.
So there's a lot of pressure.
Exactly. So the pressure, that's why when you're going and going and going, and as Roger said, we were disappointed. The disappointment comes from all of that, that preparing, and your head is into it, moving fast, and then you stop. Boom. And that's any performer. I don't care how seasoned you are, you will feel that from that show, because when you walk on that stage and you've got 5,000 people screaming, it is such a rush.
But then what you were
for
saying, was thinking of something to do for the next 2 weeks later. But it's got to be good for TV. And not everything you have is built for TV. So you got to custom make it. You got to think of it right away and then design it and do it and then rehearse it, which is what we did, which was great. It forced you to be creative. And actually all the pieces in the show we just did, One Epic Night, are primarily pieces we did on America's Got Talent and designed for America's Got Talent,
Now, how you guys have traveled worldwide?
Yeah.
How has that experience been for you? And what's new with you guys?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on with both of you, right?
Our international travel began in the early 2000s. We were in China in Shenzhen, actually. And we did some work in Shenzhen and had a park called Happy Valley. And then we came back, and then we went to England to Blackpool, which is fabulous. Can't wait to go back to Blackpool. London, and
Edinburgh
the Edinburgh Festival.
That was
in
amazing.
Edinburgh, which was an awesome experience. We were at the Assembly Rooms, and that was a month-long thing, which was great. And then after that, we were in Singapore at Resorts World at their big.
Yes,
2000,
Resorts World,
yeah,
which is coming to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
huge resort.
It is.
Yeah,
We were there actually for 2 years.
Wow.
And it was a big production. It was a $35 million production. And with the director was Phil McKinley, who was the director of Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark on Broadway, and Showstoppers here. Great guy. And wow, what a show that was,
So, you know what? We're running out of time.
Oh,
but
okay, go.
I just want to ask you
Already?
guys. Yes, I know, but I want to have you back here.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I want to have you back here all the time, all the time.
Absolutely.
So I want to know, what is that thing that you love about what you do? what makes it so unique?
I think if I can say it, the greatest thing for us is really live. You know, when we're live on stage and we're interacting with an audience and bring audience members on stage and performing, you know, that's the essence of what a performer wants to do. TV is wonderful. This sort of thing is awesome. Relationships are great. But being live on stage and doing what we do best and communicating with an audience is just so fantastic. Our last show, we were part of One Epic Night.
One Epic Night,
you know,
yeah, which is great.
Which is great,
yes.
and it had 3 singers from The Voice, America's Got Talent,
Yes.
and American Idol. That was great. But now we're working
Sensational
on
show.
our own thing, our own show with variety artists in it as well, and hopefully for the Las Vegas trip. So we hope that certainly gains traction, and we can talk about that next time we're here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we also like to do in all of these shows, these productions, is we always like to bring in something new that we haven't done before. And you know, even with One Epic Night, we have there's an act that we put in there which was completely new, and we were able to work it. And that's how you hone an act and stuff. You come up with a concept and an idea, and it is Halloween. So
That's right.
we have something that is something new and different, right,
Yes.
that we've never done before. And so we're going to see how this works. And since it is Halloween, we thought we would do something on the more of the
Spooky side.
spooky and mind.
Now, Rowena, I made a
Condescending
prediction.
thing.
I made a prediction that we're going to do a card piece, okay?
Okay.
But when we do this card piece, I predicted what you are going to eventually do in this card piece, okay? That prediction, sealed, is right in this glass dome right
Oh,
there,
my
okay?
goodness.
For the camera to see. It's locked. There's a ribbon around it. You can see there's a white piece of paper with my prediction written in there.
And it's
Okay.
been sitting here the entire interview.
That's exactly right.
Exactly. And I have no idea what it is. I don't know what he did. He
But
wrote
this is
something.
my
God,
part
this
of it.
is
That's my prediction.
mind-boggling.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
So what we're going to start with is just, we're going to start with a deck of cards.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to just go through the deck, and you can see they're all blue and all. So all I want you to do, as I riffle through the cards, Rowena, is just put your hand out like this, like you're about to take something. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, great. You take the card, look at it, show the camera. Don't show Roger. Show the camera. Okay, they got what that is. Great. Put the card back on the deck. Excellent. And we'll just cover it up. All right. Now, you could have chosen any one of these cards as I go through this
Right.
deck. Okay. Good. We're going to put the deck of cards. That's all we're doing. You just chose a card and went right into this glass.
Exactly.
Now, now for the moment here. I'm going to
hope this
release.
works.
Yes. And as you can see, inside this dome is a wrapped up
Glass
box.
box.
Glass box. Everything is glass. I want you to take that. Go ahead and take that out. And I want you to untie
The ribbon.
the ribbon.
So what you want to do is get to, we have limited time, Jared. We want you to get to the white piece of paper.
And inside is another box.
Do so the camera
So you
can
can,
see.
you can turn it over. Yep,
Right.
there it is. And then there's another
Oh,
one.
there's another
And
one.
yep,
Right.
3
Oh, my
bucks.
goodness.
And there's a piece of paper.
That's right.
Now this is what Roger wrote
Okay, so
on the prediction.
my prediction.
What does it say?
I predict the card you chose is the only card with a red color back. Red color back.
Okay.
Red color back. So I would assume you're talking about these cards.
Uh-huh.
Read it one more time.
I predict the card you chose is the only card with a red color back.
Okay, I'm going through these cards, and as I go through, there is one card with a red color back.
That's it.
All right.
Oh my
How
gosh.
did you know that?
I'm good at this stuff.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
ESP.
I don't know.
That's
ESP.
amazing.
Right here.
So, oh my God, you guys, I want to have you back here and talk about more stuff. That is amazing.
That's
Amazing
crazy.
what you do. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's fun.
So that is, I want to have you back here.
We definitely will come
and
back.
talk about other things
Perfect,
and
do
talk
that.
about what you're doing.
Yep.
And do another magic for us.
Absolutely.
lot more to
This has
discuss,
been
lot
such a
more to
This has
blast.
been great. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween to you, and I'll see you guys Saturday.
We'll see you guys
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, we will.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks,
All right, sweetie,
Rowena.
thank you.
Had so much fun. My next guest is just an awesome guy. He is also a broker with Synergy Sotheby International Realty, and here to talk about that sort of lifestyle is Brian. How are you, Brian? I'm so
well.
happy that you can make it today.
Thank you, Rowena. Good
I'm
to see
very,
you.
very happy to see you here.
Thank
So
you.
let's just talk about how long have you been with Sotheby's, first of all?
I've been with Sotheby's. Well, I've been in Vegas 10 years. Synergy Sotheby's has been a franchise here for about 7 of those years.
Okay, and what's the difference between Sotheby's and other real estate company? Because there's a huge difference, right?
Well, sure. I mean, Sotheby's is a global brand. Sotheby's International Realty. We have 835 offices in 63 different countries all over the world. So we're not just a local Las Vegas company. We're an international, true international company.
And it's more into like lifestyles, right?
Right. We
Yes.
promote lifestyles. Like, you know, the tagline on my email signature says, you know, artfully uniting extraordinary lives with extraordinary properties.
Yes.
So it's about lifestyle. That's what we promote.
And so have you been doing this for a long time?
Yeah. Well, November will be my 27th year.
Yeah, that's a
anniversary.
long
That's
time.
a long time.
And you've been in Vegas 10 years,
Been
right?
in Vegas 10 years.
Yes.
Right.
And so I want to just ask you, what is the market like here for those people that are coming in and want to buy homes? In your case, they're multi-million-dollar homes.
Right. Well, now Sotheby's is branded as a luxury, you know, home company. But in Las Vegas, you know, we have only so many luxury properties. You know, high end market. You know, here it's the average price of a home is $275,000. So we work with everyone, but we do specialize in the high end market. So the market is really pretty good right now. There is in the high segment of the market, there's a lot of inventory, but on the low end of the market, there's a nice balance between buyers and sellers. So
So
it's good.
you're saying that it's good to buy homes right now.
Well, sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's, you know, and like I said, there's a good balance right now. We
Right.
have a nice balance between buyers and sellers. So just a modest amount of appreciation going on, and it's really a good market and it's a good place to invest.
And Brian is also an investor, and I know that you were part you were part producer of One Epic Night, which is a great show. Yes.
Yeah.
And so, how was that experience?
That experience was good. It was something different, you know.
Yes.
It's something different for me, something unique, and I enjoyed that
And
experience.
you got to work with the most talented, amazing people.
Absolutely,
Yes.
yeah. And
Yeah.
you had Jarrett and Raja on
Jarrett
the
and
show.
Raja
here,
on the
yeah,
show,
those
yes.
guys, and
Yes.
yeah, some amazing singers and musicians, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, what is next for Brian? I can tell you what's next for Brian. He will be hosting a segment on the show called Lifestyles, where you take us to the most beautiful homes and of celebrities or stars or well-known people, high-profile people.
That's right.
And we're gonna have so much fun.
Right, we're gonna meet some amazing people, and we're gonna showcase some amazing properties here in Las Vegas.
I can't wait for
And
this.
yeah, I look forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, actually, this was it was an idea of mine a long time ago. We were going to call it something else, but when I met you, I'm like, oh my God, he's perfect for this. So I am
Thank
so
you.
excited and so happy. I'm looking forward to having you on the show. And what would you like to tell the viewers?
I would like to tell the viewers that we're going to have a great segment on this show. I would first of all like to say thank you, and I'm grateful to you for the opportunity.
I'm
and being my
honored
friend.
to
Thank
have you here.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a great show. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna meet a lot of great people, and hopefully, bring a lot of excitement to it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great addition to the show.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. Thank you for being here today, and we'll see you on next time.
All right. Thank you, Rowena.
Thank you.
All right.
So, Tiffany, I'm so glad that you can make it. You flew all the way from Carolina?
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Oh
Either
my
way, it's a
goodness.
very long ways.
So you're busy traveling with Sexy Booty Boot Camp. Now, just the name, it's so catchy. Who came up with that name?
Josh, one of my co-owner, came up with the name Sexy Booty Boot Camp, and we just ran with it. It's just so catchy. People love it. It's fun, and everybody defines sexy a little bit different, you know. So it's usually a confidence and a thing about you, not necessarily a physical look or trait. It's how you hold yourself, and that's really what we want to target.
Absolutely. Now, tell me a little bit about your background. What got you into this?
So I've been in the fitness industry for about 20 years. I've trained clients, I work group exercise programs, I've been a wellness director, a fitness director, just about anything. And I love, what keeps me going and what I absolutely love about it is watching people change, not just physically, but mentally, that confidence of realizing that I can do it, and that freedom that movement gives us. You know, I lost some very dear people in my life to, you know, heart attacks and things that could have potentially been prevented with just a little bit of movement and education. So I really took it to heart that that is my passion and goal, is to just educate and then give people the opportunity to change on their own. And so I've been doing it about 20 years, all different walks of life and all different areas of the U.S., and I absolutely just love it.
Absolutely amazing. Now, you know, not a lot of people know this, but it's not just the physical aspect of it, but spiritual and mental as well. So tell me, what makes Sexy Booty Boot Camp different? Because you know what, I tried doing this, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's just so it's like insanity. And what is the other workout that we used to do? But I'm like trying to do what you're doing, and it's so hard for me. I mean, you're awesome.
Well, thank you. But the great thing about the video too is that there's 3 levels in each one. Though I'm sure you're probably like, I'm going to do the hardest level, which is an option, of course. But you know, in the DVD, you can do a beginner or a modified version. So and then an intermediate and advanced.
You have boxes.
Yep, we have all 3. So I'm doing like the medium, and then there's an advanced option that just keeps playing here, and then the beginner or the intermediate or easier option down here. So you can start crazy and then go through all 3 of them in the same, you know, same exercise, and that's fine. You can start with jump squats and then go to normal squats and then go to pulsing squats, and then as you burn out the muscle group. So that's the great thing, is it really, depending on, I mean, of course, you can always challenge yourself to go harder and further, but if you need to start a little easier,
or intermediate,
yes, you can always start down a notch, and that's, you know, that's where we build that confidence level, where you can do any part of it, and also you see it happening on the screen, so you're like, oh, well, I'm just doing, you know, maybe knee push-ups, but I'm doing, you know, a few on my toes, and then you're going to go, oh, I can do them on my toes. I'm going to try 1. And pretty soon you do 5, and you're like, oh my gosh, I did 5 push-ups on my toes, instead of always just going, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. And that's where that confidence starts to come out, and where you start to go, I can do this, and I'm stronger than I thought. And that kind of goes over into all aspects of our life.
Now,
you
so
know?
this is what makes your DVD different from all the rest, right? So all that little different steps that you can do, which you put it on the DVD.
Yes.
So yeah, that was totally different. What's new? What is the new DVD Back Strong?
Coming back
about?
strong is
Coming Back Strong.
I'm so excited about this one, because it's taking people that live with fear, whether maybe they've never sustained an injury, but there's fear of sustaining an injury. Fear maybe of not wanting to go to the gym. Maybe the gym's that's just not for them, and that's completely okay. People that coming back from injury, or you know, maybe you're struggling with weight and you just don't feel comfortable with a lot of the movements, or your weight is keeping you from doing a lot of full range of motion movements. So the Come Back Strong series is, we started out with basically physical therapy based moves, small movements, full range of motion, no weight, and there's no cardio in it. It's just basically targeting the knees, hips, spine, and shoulders, and just getting people moving. Basic, simplified, from chair to standing. It's step by step. So it's great for seniors. It's great for people coming back from injury. It's great for people that have never exercised. Like, oh, that's just not for me. It is for you. You know, if you have a body, movement is for you.
Right. So do you do anything with organizations or groups like veterans and all that?
We're starting to get into that. This week we have a meet and greet. We have some charity events coming up in the next few months here in Vegas, and we're starting to reach out and set up things in Georgia and other places. So we're super excited. Our goal is to change the way people look at movement and simplify. You know, in the fitness industry right now is so either super crazy or super like not crazy. So there's this huge void of where, you know, people do the crazy and they get injured, and then they're like, well, I can't do that. And then can't becomes a thing that we say, and a thing that we believe, and a thing that we live by. And we want to take can't and just throw it away.
So when does this DVD come out?
So the Comeback Strong will come out by Christmas. We're packaging them all up. This weekend, this week while I'm in Vegas, we're going to be filming the second series of Comeback Strong, the second series of Sexy Booty Boot Camp, taking it up a notch. And then we'll have these all done and packaged by Christmas.
Now, you guys just started, and you guys are all over the place, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I mean, I've seen you on TV, you're all over Facebook. I see a lot of celebrities wearing your shirt. Now, what is 5 years from now, where do you see this business going?
5 years from now, I hope everybody has one of these. But also,
You can see our biceps. I mean,
I'm not flexing, but you know, we hope to have changed the way people look at themselves and movement. That it doesn't have to be crazy, and ultimately, if you just change, you know, one thing, you go for a walk today, we're winning. We're winning, and our goal is to have more DVDs that also bring on other formats, you know, like, you know, a dance format and yoga format, and people that have the same mission but in their own formats. And so we hope to, you know, to grow a brand that's recognized, but also change the world. That's ultimately our goal.
and that's your mission.
Yes, that is our mission, to change the world. And if we change you, just think of all the people you reach out. It's the ripple effect, you know,
Absolutely.
just that little stone in the water reaches all the edges of the lake. And so what you do, you motivate your friends, and you're talking about being a little healthier, going for a walk, and, you know, your great aunt Barbara is going to go, hey, I could go for a walk, you know, and that's, you may not even realize the effect you have on the world by just making one change. And that's where we, you know, that's our real mission.
Well, Tiffany, I thank you so much for being here. And for the viewers out there, get your Sexy Booty Boot Camp DVD. It's on sale right now. It's on sale everywhere.
Yeah, at sexybootybootcamp.com. Check us out on Facebook, Sexy Booty Boot Camp. Twitter, Instagram, check us out. You can, you know, even Google my name, Tiffany Wilkerson, find me on Facebook. In those areas, we're all connected. So definitely check us out and find us. And if you have questions, ask questions. We want questions. We want to get feedback, and we want you to check us out and ask us questions.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I know
thank
you're so
you.
busy. And I'm looking forward to doing the workout myself.
Yay!
Great to have you.
Thank you.
Gosh, I feel like I need to work out after watching that video. Exciting show today. I need to thank all my guests for being here. Until next time, see you on FYI with Rowena.